Everybody, 6:30 a.m. right now on this Friday, February 28th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at commuter alerts on a Friday. LaRosa is checking on this weather. Feels mild right now.
Yeah, not too bad in the city. I do have some wintry scenes. I'll show you that in a second. But out there right now, yeah, we're enjoying the bright sky. That sunrise officially underway at 6:30 a.m. and a lovely look at the George Washington Bridge. I do want to show you that one wintry sort of scene here. I take you to Clairville, our New York State Mesonet network of weather stations and cameras. Love this system because we can take a peek in between some of the official observation sites like airports. But you can see some flakes flying there, and we do have it on the radar to the north and west. So from Sullivan and Ulster County, just be aware of that. Otherwise, we're looking dry. 43 at Central Park. The flow keeps the breeze coming later today. You can see with a little bit of blue on there. It's trying to keep us cool, but we'll still manage about 50 degrees in the city through 4 p.m. So again, not too bad. A few more clouds heading into this evening. Temperatures holding in the mid-40s straight through 10 o'clock. All right, 6:31 right now. Adele, what's going on?
Oh, we've got a few things going on. Things are definitely starting to pick up. First up here on the LIE westbound by the Cross Island Parkway, exit 30, we've got a crash taking out a couple of lanes. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto that. Now, you can see we do have fire department on the scene, so things are still moving along, but right now you only have that one lane getting by, and delays at this point are heading all the way into Nassau County. Of course, you are going to want to skip out on this, head on over to the Grand Central Parkway instead. Also, we are watching this crash on the Garden State Parkway southbound heading into Route 28, exit 137. And as a reminder, alternate side is actually suspended for today. META rules remain in effect. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. New this morning, there's growing questions.
That call to action for consumers across the United States, an economic blackout targeting major retailers. Today, New York's Tracy Strahan's in the newsroom now to explain. 9 now. LaRosa looking at the weather on a Friday.
Yeah, we're finishing up the weekend and wondering what to wear today because we've been all over the place. Feeling still a little bit more like spring, so the kids can go with not the heavy jacket today. We've got 47 degrees by lunchtime, taking lunch outside, and recess, of course, ending up close to 50 degrees. Definitely need the heavy jackets early next week. How low we go, for how long in the 10-day.
All right, Maria, thanks so much. And now still ahead.
IE heading westbound. We do still have one lane closed off heading into the Cross Island Parkway for a crash coming up in a few minutes, though. We've got a crash, a serious accident coming out of Rockland County. We'll have more on that, but let's take a live look outside right now from Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto this crash on the LIE. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll also help you get around it. Darlene, Michael.
Thank you. You can now watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. Live local news continues wherever you stream News 4. We'll be back. Say, oh, such a shame. I love that place. Well, go there, right? Spend your money.
All right. 6:45 right now. Done with winter, and Maria already looking ahead to Astro Spring.
Astro Spring, I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
So we in the science community call it.
Beautiful. I love it. Let's do it. Astronomical spring, right? On the calendar, that is of course, vernal equinox, 20 days away. That is March 20th, but you may have noticed that sometimes those dates go one way or the other, maybe the 19th or the 21st. So weather records for spring, that begins tomorrow. So we'll kind of talk about the two ends of winter and the starts of spring. Of course, we've got baseball on our mind and a beautiful look at Yankee Stadium with that gorgeous sunshine. It is up and shining. We've got 43 at Central Park right now and a west-northwest wind about 5 miles per hour. So looking ahead to today, definitely more sunshine than anything else. And temperature-wise, we're going to already be in the mid and upper 40s by about noontime. A little bit of a breeze kicks in. So I don't want to say that we're full on spring today. You still want that jacket. And of course, through about 4 p.m., we'll see 50 degrees. More clouds heading into this evening. Most areas are staying dry. The one little spot that I'll keep an eye on later on tonight, especially if you're doing a weekend getaway heading northward or in through Sullivan, Ulster, and Dutchess counties, there may be some sprinkles or some light snowflakes mixing in there as this one little disturbance kind of rolls on through. And then that should be just about it through tomorrow morning. And then I got to get you ready for the weekend. What are your plans? Because by early afternoon, we sort of peak with our temperatures in the mid and upper 50s. But watch how quick quick the temperatures fall. If you've got dinner plans out and about by 7 p.m. in the city, feels like temperatures are already starting to dip into the 20s. And of course, really brutally cold and a rude awakening by Sunday morning. Feels like temperatures will be down in the low teens, north and west, close to zero. The good news again, still counting on this to be a brief cold break here. 50 degrees today. Enjoy that sunshine. Still want the jacket. A west breeze kicks in so that by tonight down to 43 degrees, and those winds start to turn more of the southwest. That's going to help bring those temperatures back up into the mid 50s early tomorrow. Sunday and Monday, that's the bottom here for the next week with highs only in the 30s. By Wednesday, we're right back up close to 60 degrees, but this time with rainfall likely to come in through the area. By Thursday and Friday, we finish the first week of March not in bad shape, upper 40s and low 50s. All right, 6:48 now. Adele, how are things looking out there?
Not good, at least not on the Palisades Parkway. We've got a very serious crash closing down all lanes here on the southbound side. This is from exit 5 Route 303 heading down to the New York, New Jersey state line. We've got major backups through the area. We've also got rubbernecking delays picking up on the northbound side. We will keep a very close eye on this and keep you posted there. A little further north, but still in Rockland County, 17 southbound is also closed by Ramapo Avenue. This is for an ongoing crash. This has been out there all morning. And then heading down to the Bruckner Expressway westbound by the Hunts Point drawbridge, you've got an accident there taking out a lane. An ongoing crash on the LIE westbound heading into the Cross Island Parkway. On top of that, you now also have a crash on 495 westbound heading into Route 3. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. It's 6:40.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for streaming with us. It is Friday, February 28th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is here tracking our roads and rails, and Storm Team Force Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast. So winter's not really leaving, it's hiding.
It's playing peekaboo. It's on holiday, right? It's on vacay.
Right.
Yeah, it's on. I love that. Is it winter? Question mark.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So we do have a little bit dashed in there still in the next week and a half. I can't lie, but we sure love the sunshine and our brightening and lengthening days. Right. We have more than 11 hours of daylight today, but you can see where we're at. Blue on the radar, corresponding to snow showers. Not that we're seeing a lot of them in our area. A few flurries have been flying by. It looks like they're trying to creep into Sussex County right now, but it's a sign of the times that is still a bit of a chill in the air. In fact, by the time we get to later on this afternoon, winds could be gusting as high as 20, 25 miles per hour, just adding a little bit of that cool feel. So you still want the jacket, grab the shades too, plenty of sunshine. We'll be close to 50 degrees by 2 o'clock, and that's our high today. Later on, you'll notice a few more clouds with a sprinkle or two through the Hudson Valley later on this evening. Otherwise, you can see temperatures holding a low to mid 40s heading into tonight. All right, let's get an update on a tough situation out there, Adele.
Yeah, we're watching a very serious crash here on the Palisades Parkway. It happened on the southbound side. Exit 5 down to the New York, New Jersey state line right now is completely shut down. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, who's giving us a bird's eye view of that crash. You can see the car is still on the scene there. It does look like it may have hit the guardrail. Now, a lot of police department activity there, and you can see traffic again at a standstill. This happened on the southbound side. We can even see more police coming through there in that center lane. Now, this looks like it is going to be out there for quite some time. Northbound lanes are also closed right now, so your way around it would be to stick to 9W instead. We will, of course, monitor this and keep you posted on it. Another area that you're going to want to steer clear of is the Lincoln Tunnel, 495. It's actually as you make your way out of the tunnel westbound by Route 3, you've got a multi-car crash there as well. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you. Well, new this morning. It is Friday morning. Checking in with Maria, looking at the weather for this Friday. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yes, we have a lot of sun icons. We love that. On a Friday from Passaic and Mount Vernon, temperatures this morning near 40 degrees. You can see by 5 p.m. still in the mid and upper 40s. Not too bad of a day, but a few more clouds. Not looking necessarily at rain with those clouds. That's a totally different story, though. By the time we get to the midweek, the temperature surge that goes along with that, too, coming up in the 10-day.
Thank you, Maria. Also coming up, a show
further north here in Rockland County, not looking good. Palisades Parkway, both ways, completely shut down. Exit 5 to the New York, New Jersey state line because of a serious crash. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to give you more details, help you get around it. But we're going to leave you with a live look outside right now onto the Grand Central Parkway by LaGuardia Airport. You're watching Today in New York.